Hi there, Capricorn. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and also Lady J of Lady J's Tarot Readings. Hello! Look at me. I'm in my Ren Fair space, where I am a pirate reader. Arr! And I am indeed doing my thing right here outside in my tent. So there will be outside noises, cars going by, kids and stuff, and people talking, and airplanes. And so don't be alarmed. It's just noise. I am using the mic, so hopefully you'll only hear me. And I'll pause for the big stuff. We have 3 cards in front of us from the week of the 17th through the 23rd of December. And I am here with all my 5 new decks. So please know that all the links will be below for all the different cards, all the information that is. And let's see what our first card is, our guiding card for the month. From the Crystal Ally cards, we have Eudialite, there we go, Eudialyte. So, Eudialite, right? And the word that goes with it is compassion. We were talking about self-love, self-care, also caring about other people and paying attention to how we're reacting to other people's feelings. This may or may not be your jam, Capricorn, but it's definitely on tap for you to pay attention. You're being warned to pay attention, okay? The other thing to know, of course, is that the thing you need to do this month for yourself, my guides have said you need to be prepared for whatever comes down the pike, and it's good. It's Cub Scout time, right? Be prepared. And the other one is to understand that being flexible as you walk through the door is going to be really important. Whatever these gateways or doorways that open for you, we want you to remain flexible, all right? So now you've got all your messages from my spirit guides, and I will now use this crazy, wonderful deck, the Alleyman's Tarot, which is 150 cards, compilation from all 150 different artists. Super cool. And we're having a really good time with it. Excellent. I am going to go ahead and lay these cards out to go a little deeper on this reading for this week of this month. And if you decide that you would like to see them more close up, please put that in a comment below, because I would love to share these a little more close up, but that would mean not seeing them on the table, so you could be closer to me and I could just show you the darn card, just like that. And you would see all the beautiful details of all these beautiful cards and know what the heck I'm talking about when I say, well, 6 of daubers. Like, what is that? What does that mean? So it's interesting and exciting to see how these cards are laying out. All right. So let's look at what we have. So we have heartache and loss. Heartache and loss is where we are this week. This is the guiding card, the first card of the row of what's happening for this week. So we're still feeling a bunch of stuff from last week when we had some other stuff go on. We were working our way through it. It was not easy. We were trying to get through it. We were sharing stories and being around other people so that we weren't feeling completely on our own about that situation, because you're not. And now we have the Masterless Knight. Ooh, fabulous. So here's this guy. He's surrounded by images of all kinds of swords and machetes and other choppy things, pointy swords and daggers and hatchets and maces and, pointy, stabby things, because he's a knight. He's like a dark knight. But I want you to realize he has no master. That means that nobody bosses him around. Nobody tells him what to do. He does only what he wants to, which could make him a helper or a person who hinders, right? So this masterless knight is speaking to me of, it's interesting how the night in this hits me like nighttime, not like night. Masterless at night, right? You have no master at night. Ooh, interesting. I want you to pay attention to what that feels like in relation to this card. while you're going through heartache and loss, that maybe you're having the hardest time at nighttime. It's difficult. It's not a good place. You're in a dark space when it's dark outside. I know I'm not making a lot of big outlandish statements in that moment, but there it is. That's how it's coming through. You need to reach out when you're having trouble. This is the Six of Daughters one more time, saying that you need to ask for help when you're feeling overwhelmed. Okay, I want you to embrace that idea that if you're overwhelmed in this moment, and you feel like you're not being supported or whatever, reach out. You might have to go to a new source that you weren't expecting. All right, don't be alarmed. It could probably be okay to reach out to somebody you weren't expecting to be helpful, but they might actually be helpful after all. So there you go. Unexpected sources, right? Transformation is not on tap right now. This is too much. You're right now too much in the doldrums to actually transform. So this is the stuff that happens inside the cocoon, okay? Things get weird in there, okay? Things are breaking down so you can come out new, right? So allow for that time. Allow for that to be what it is. It doesn't feel great, and you don't actually feel fantastic while you're going through it. And that's okay. It's not required. What is required is that you just go through. This card here is the Five of Antlers, right? You can see two deer fighting it out, and there's one who has, wait, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 antlers here. Haha. And when you have 7 antlers, it's like 7 swords or 7 wands, right? Trying to convince people about what you're doing or how you're doing isn't going to go very well. So you're going to have to use a convincing argument to get your point across in this situation, okay? So that's how you get through some of this, okay? You need to convince people that you need a little help, and that's okay. Other people aren't used to you asking for help. That's why it's so confusing for them. They're like, what? I'm sorry, that doesn't even compute. You said something about needing help? Huh, crazy. But this is we're back to this death card. Very much so you feeling feelings, and they're blocking you right now. What's interesting about this death card is he looks like he's giving compassion to this person. This is death giving compassion, which is so interesting because you're like, what? He's feeling feelings and being compassionate to a living being when skeletons don't normally do much in that department. So in this case, he's having his own feelings, and that is a remarkable experiment in what, right? So it's like giving yourself compassion is a blocking maneuver for you right now. Interesting. Very interesting. I want you to take that as it comes in that moment, and I'm going to go ahead and step on over here to the universe card. Your solution is to remember that you are just a part of a many-pieced thing. You are not alone. You are not the center. You don't have to. If you sat down for a minute, the world would keep doing what it's supposed to do, okay? You are not the one who has to keep it going. You can sit down. That's personal compassion for you. You deserve it. You need it. Please take it and allow yourself a break. The seven of something with a dragonfly and a lily. So there it is. Something about the water and the flow. It's very 7 of Cupsy. I'm going to go with 7 of Cups. Yes, I'll go with 7 of Cups. It doesn't have an actual cup on it. It has the reflection of something that's golden. And I'm going to say they're cups now. So there you go. 7 of Cups. Showing that there are options and possibilities here. But they're not entirely clear. So you're going to have to do some more work to find out what these options are before you make any solid decisions. Okay? So one more time, going with the flow, you're going towards dreams and goals. You are embracing the fact that you can sit down for a minute, and that's part of your solution, right? Showing a little compassion for yourself while you're going through the situation. And in this moment, with the Seven of Cups being a little nebulous, you're not sure where you're going, but you are sure you want to go, because there's a Ten of Wands showing me that you are indeed wanting to pick up your ideas and go. You've packed your things, you are prepared, and you are wanting to disappear for a while. I think that's part of you wanting a timeout from the universe. I don't doubt it. There's a lot going on here. So if you can take a break in this moment to go and take care of and nurture yourself, by all means, I think that I would support that for you. This is the 17th through the 23rd. So good for you, Capricorn. Just in time for the holidays. You're taking off on a vacay, which I really like for you. Let's go ahead and clarify a couple of these cards for you. Alrighty then. Lay these out. They've been pre-programmed for you for this week. So let's look at the Masterless Knight. We're going to do the Six of Daubers. I want to clarify this Death card. We didn't need those cards anyway. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get these ones. And I think these ones are okay, right? We're going to leave it as is. All right, now, the Masterless Knight speaks of finding balance, right? Okay, so you're feeling feelings. You're at night. You're feeling these feelings. You're feeling quite unhinged and untethered. But you're going to find some balance in that mess, so you will not be allowing yourself to go too out there on your own. Now, the Six of Daubers is here, telling you to watch your base chakra. Stay grounded. Stay grounded in this moment as you ask for help. Okay? Stay grounded. Ask for help. That's good news. Transformation is not happening. You're too busy in the middle of it. The Seven of Antlers is here, saying that, yeah, you're going to need to defend your situation, and or defending your ideas is not going to go well. And we have this Death card saying that letting something go with compassion is going to be important, right? Letting something go with compassion. Oh. And this card says, just breathe. Just breathe. So you're really feeling it. You're really feeling it. This is something that's super unexpected. It's taking the wind clean out of your sails. You're not even sure how to respond to this nonsense. You're quite tied. You're all tied up. And I want you to focus in on your breathing, of course. That is the best answer in this moment, is just breathe through it. Accept it. Just accept that you have feelings, okay? That's good enough for me. I'm good with that. Universe, you are not the center of it. You can sit down if you need to. Be okay being not okay. All right. The Seven of Cups, very simply things aren't in focus right now. You aren't able to see all the options in front of you. Let that be okay. Go with the flow in the moment. Still stay towards your dreams and goals, but don't freak out. And the Ten of Wands is showing you've packed your bags and you're ready to go. You are prepared. Excellent. We like preparedness. We talked about that. So good for you. This is good. Hang in there, Capricorn. Please come back. We'll get you through to the end of the year, okay? We'll talk about them last week, the 24th through the 30th, next week. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know if this is just too much for you. I get it if it is, but I won't know if you don't tell me. All right. Excellent. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk next week.